Hi guys, and welcome to yet another very exciting video tutorial for Adobe Premiere Pro. And in this tutorial we will learn about some more transition effects. In the last video tutorial we learned about the dissolve transition, but you are not just limited to the dissolve transition between your clips or your images. You can use a lot more transition than that comes bundled up with the Premiere Pro, and there are a lot of others that you can download from the net. So to access the transition effects from in your project pane, go to the category of or the window of effects, and in effects come down to this place where it says video transitions, and then you can see there is a bunch or a list of different transitions. The dissolve transition also has many other variations. Okay, for example, this tip lake transition, we are going to apply it in here, and there are many others type of transitions or dissolve transitions here also. Okay, iris transition, let's try one of these in here also, and I'm going to add one slide and slide transition over here, and other than that I'm gonna apply one of this zoom transition which is called cross zoom transition. Okay, at this place. Now let's increase the size of our viewing monitor and see how the transition plays out. Okay, this is the first transition, and this is the second transition. One picture pop up out of the other one, and this is the third one, and this is the cross zoom. Okay, the picture becomes big, and then it disappears, and the other picture then zooms out. Okay, so that's the cross zoom transition. Okay, so these are all pretty good and neat. Of course, you can always apply the dissolve transition that we talked about in the last tutorial by selecting one side of your clip and hitting Ctrl U on the keyboard. It will apply the dissolve transition. One thing I want to mention also here is that you see this transition, the cross transition, and this dissolve transition. The area over their edge in the timeline is yellow. The yellow are those areas which is guaranteed to be shown in the final output. But this area over these transitions, this is which transition actually, the name of it, I don't know. I don't know what name it is. Okay, iris box transition. Okay, the area over here in the timeline is shown as red. So it means that it is not 100% guaranteed that it will show up in the final output. Well, most of the time, 90% of the time, it does show up and it works perfectly well, but there is a slight chance that sometimes things might go wrong and it does not show up. Then what you can do is come into here, control effect, if you are not on that place already, then tweak the settings a bit here, and it will just show up. For example, you can increase and decrease its size. That will affect it. You can see it that it's also being increased and decreased in the timeline as I shorten and larger its size in here in the source monitor. And also the AV, the starting and the ending point of this transition, you can manipulate that. You can, for example, say that the first one or the starting point starts from 7.7 seconds and the end point does not end at 100% or 100 seconds, but it's end at 86 seconds or something like that. You can change these. You can also increase and decrease its time or duration of this transition, and you can also see their live demonstration instead of the AV mark by checking this small square. It will show that which picture starts this transition at, and at which picture this transition and also at which frame it ends and starts. So these things can be done. So basically that's all for this tutorial. I just wanted to show you that you are not limited to the digital transition in Premiere Pro. There are many more transitions that are bundled and ready to be used, and some of them are really neat and quite good. Actually, all of them are good. It just depends on the person's taste and need, that which one he wants to apply. So if the best way to learn these things is, of course, coming here and spending some time and applying all of these to your project. And once you have mastered and liked or picked up the one that you want to use, then you can start applying them in the real life projects. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we will be learning about some other cool effects that are available in Adobe Premiere Pro. Till then, I say goodbye to you guys and take care.